Hello everybody, this is Howard Clark of Sports Video. We're here in the South Jersey area where we have a senior division Gloucester Township Hockey League All-Stars game between the blue team here, some real high-powered people in this organization, let me tell you that. And on the other side of the coin you have the Red All-Star team here for the seniors. And I'll tell you, you got
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Northwest Canadian, number 46, Nick Rosado. Number 20, Lenny Belziga. Number 99, Rich Vincent-Jelly. Number 00, Barry Grant.
Number 11, Joe Burke. Number 8, Ray Stevens. First, the Bruins. Number 99, Mike Gensel. Number 10, Keith Jones. Number 26, Brad Konzanuski. Number 25, Nick Marino. Number 40, Chris Spencer. Number 12, Charlie Rudolph. Number 1, Bill Steffen. And number 77, Mike Myers. Now introducing the Kings. Number 3, Jane House. Number 9, Mike Lisbon. Number 5, Rob Musa. Number 11, Chris Crowley. Now introducing the Islanders. Number 66, Ryan Trainer. Number 2, Mark Tartaglia. Number 14, Jeff Lewis. And number 27, the goaltender for the Islanders, Wayne Thomas. For the Bruins, Wayne Thomas. The coaches for the blue and white jersey all-star team. First for the Bruins, George Gensel with a 7-2-1 record. 8-2-1 record. Coaching for the Kings, Mike Watson with a 3-7-0 record. And for the Islanders, the coach of the Islanders, Lou Esposito with a 0-11-0 record. Shake hands and have a good game.
Okay, so that'll do it. We'll get back up here for the start of this game. Just a second. Best of luck to both these senior division all-star teams. We'll be right back for the start of this one. So to go here, we had that tap-off. And then we'll have the red all-stars back moving left to right against the blue. And Howard Clark, I'll be doing your play-by-play as well this game. That one sent right back up along the near side. I said we had the opportunity last year of seeing a lot of these men out here playing. Came back in this year, and we see a heck of a lot of improvement out of these guys. So obviously they're getting excellent instruction from their coaching staffs, etc. Fine playing, and their skill level has improved even over last year. And there's a shot right back in by Rosano. He's got a full head of steam going in there. He's going up against Jones. Jones trying to take him to the backside. Jones hounding him back in there. Marino back in at the forward. He's trying to get that ball that puck back over into the corner. He got him turned, takes it back to the point, and shot back out. Red keeps it right back in. Along the near side. As we see how tall and big some of these young men are. That's Mr. Rosado. In the pipes for the Blues is Blaine Thomas. Back up along the near side. And for the red and white, the red and white team over here. We have Big Mike. Drop the puck back over on along the near side. That's Slaberry, who's in goal. We have another whistle back over here. Let's good look at Mr. Trainer. Chelly's out there with Oldina. And they're all wrapping around for that. Litzman trying to get his stick on that puck. They're trying to clear it out. You can see right now the closeness of these two teams. They're checking each other very, very close, giving each other any kind of real estate. As that one goes back in on LeBerry. And he'll pick back up. LeBerry. And already we have a line change out here for the red team. The Division All-Stars, Gloucester Township Hockey Association. And this game's live right here at the Glen Landing School. Oh, nice play back in there. Defensive play. And these guys are sending that puck in on net. Long range right now. Nice center pass in there by Genzel. Back up. Here comes a team. Back the other way. He's got Kennedy up on the far side. Going back in. Ooh. That went up into the face there. Still back out. We got a man coming in. Shot. Oh, he took the goaltender down. And let me say this. He went into the pipes, but the goaltender stood his Grissons. Library really did a fine job there. And he just maintained his composure and got that second shot as well. But I'll tell you, that was Listman, I believe, and Trainer that went in there trying to get that puck advanced. Still live again, comes back in. That's Busa, sends it back over, around in. Back over to the near side now they come. Shot back off. A team picks back up. Back to Canada. Nice pass. They had a 3-on-2 there, but the Tartaglia got back in time for the Blue. And that goes back in on LeBerry. Shot right back in through the middle again, and the team came back to help out on that transition. There's Busa sitting up front, waiting for a pass to get to him. That goes back to the point. Look at those boys putting the shoulders down on that. There's a little weight in there. Stefan trying to keep that puck inside the zone, so we'll have a puck dropped inside the red. A team tries to drive it right back out. He's playing the center forward position for his team. See Mr. Canada A teen will take the drop back over. He'll be going up against number 2, Tartaglia. Stefan getting back in there, and a teen was back checking on that one. Sent back by Busa. Right back in. Nice move in there, but he trips and falls. Must be them new shoes, Mr. D'Antonio. Going off on that one, slipped down. Line change for both clubs now. Shot back over into the far side. That's brought back out. Again, Mr. Bryant. Back pass. That shot back in. Mr. Genzel, he had tried to send that one in. That was deflected in there by one of the red team members. Back through the middle. To the point. That shot back in. Nice play in there. Coming back out, driving back out again is Burt. Burt going up against Jones. Back over into the corner now. Side of Burt. Jones brings it back out. Nice play back in there. And that goes, ooh, he had to be quick on that one. Oh, Barry. Oh, he had to be quick on that one. Pano's back out there now for his team. Burt, Stetzer, and Grant. Puck back over into the near side. That shot back in. Genzel retreats. Picks back up. Nice transition. He turned around and went back to his point man. Forward came back to help out on that. That was Rudolph. And you got Myers back there fighting for it, kicking that puck around, trying to get it deep inside on LeBaric. And that one sent back down. They'll go all charge in after it down the floor. And a nice dump back up. Again, I believe that was nice play back in there. Rodano trying to cut back in through the middle. Sorry about the picture. We got kids over here banging their shoes on the floor and on one of the bleachers. Nice move right through the middle, and he had 2 men. Myers was up there with him. Nice quick turn shot back out. And I believe that's Kozanowski playing up on that front line along with Myers and Rudolph. And the line changes shift once again for the red and white. Mike LeBarry. Puck's dropped back in again. Back to action here. Rosado sends it all the way down in on Thomas. Let's pick back up by Crowley. Trying to bring it back out. Nice pass back over to Trainer. Back over on the near side. Backhanded pass right through the middle. Nice play. And they brought the back checker back in there. That was locked down. Rosado being hounded in there now, I believe, by... Well, we'll have a whistle on that one. Oh, Mr. Trainer. I'll tell you, these boys grew another 1.5 feet since we saw them last year. And take a look at Rosado and Sticelli going up with Bolga on the near side. That's sent back in. Wrap around in. That's House. And that goes out. So we'll bring it back the other way. No score in this first period here. And we'll have the puck dropped up on the near side. The pad side there of LeBarry. And Boldiga. Trying to get his name in there. Crowley sends it back up, dumps it inside the red zone. And that goes back down in. Shot, that's dumped all the way back in. That'll settle behind the net there. LeBarry. Kump out there trying to hold off the forechecking pressure. The forward's coming in there, and that goes right back up. Through the middle. Gotta watch that puck coming through the center. I'm sure that's a coach's nightmare when they see that happen. Kump sends it back over to the side. Back up along the far side. They get back in. Mesticelli back in, right back through the middle. Oh, that was a pretty play by Mesticelli, but here we come back the other way. Tempo picking up a bit here. There's Crowley. Crowley takes it back in. Rosado back to the point. Marino going back for it. Mr. Marino sends it back up through the middle, and then attacks the net again. Comes back in, right in. On goal. Mesticelli takes a shot at it. Marino picks back up. And that goes back around the backside. Mesticelli's fighting there with Marino. And finally comes back to the point. And the blue trying to clear it out, but that's sent in by Rosano again. Once again, back in towards the net. Ooh! Boy. And we have a whistle here. Going right back in on Thomas. Who's playing a strong set. And another two-line change here for both squads. And again, no scorer in this first period of play here at the Gloucester Township Hockey Association. Game playing at Glen Landing School. Back right through the goal crease. Kennedy right through it, centers again. He's got a couple people up there. He's got, I think that's Jones trying to clear it back out for his team. Comes back up. That's Menzer. Back up. Nice play back in here by D'Antonio. D'Antonio checked off there by Taglia. Kennedy going through. Oh, we had Weiner back on the far side, I believe. That's D'Antonio right through. And in. Shot. Oh, nice glove save in there by the goaltender, Liberi. There's a shot right back in by Menzer again. Goes back to the far side. Behind the net right now, Menzer fighting for possession. It's cleared right back out again by a team. The team trying to help back out. There's another shot. Rebound. And I'll tell you, he was digging for it. Liberi comes up big again, once again for his team. But Menzer is knocking on the door. And Tartaglia and Busa for the Blue All-Star team, knocking on that front door. And that goes back to the far side note. A little flip of that. And again, no score. Both these teams playing very, very well. Shot. Blocked off. Donna's back in here. Oh, and Tartaglia had the open side on the far side. Liberi, what a break on that one. That's it goes back over. And that goes back out and hits the timekeeper right in the face. Let's see if he's all right. Boy. Oh, it's my jaw. That hurt. And Weiner checking it out, saying, you all right? Kennedy, a team. Weiner, Donna back out at the point on one side and D'Antonio on the other for the Red. Back up along the near side. That's taken back off. Oh, dumped in there was Rudolph. And I'll tell you, Kennedy, big man, in on Kazuduski. A team flips back in. Right back in, and according to the stats, Mr. Rabatine is the top of the scoring leaders for the senior division here in the Gloucester Township Indoor Hockey Association. Coming into his game, as we see play developing, backhand right in there by Stetzer. That was a nice play. Back over, there's a team trying to forecheck. Now here comes the blue coming back the other way. Nice play back in there by Rudolph, making things happen. There's a shot right back out there. Oh, nice play back in. Kazuduski, he takes a shot. He couldn't get all of it. And I'll come back out to the near side. That's Ritano. And Bryant playing strong defense, or Brandt playing strong defense for the red team. But Kozanowski putting on, and Myers putting on the pressure out front there. Played back out, kicked out by Kozanowski. Back out along the near side. This is senior all-star game, and we're going to have a violation here, and Brandt, I believe, is going to go off for the red, which would enable the blue team to have a penalty, power play advantage right now. 0-0. And he still has his hands up. What did I do? What did I do? And we'll try to get that back to you when they make the address in there. Robbie Atteen has 28 points coming into this game. 2 minutes for checking on Brandt. Oh, let's play back in. Kozanowski, they have a power play here for the blue. Coming back out. That Seaman tries to get it up to Rutano. They were breaking for the net. Comes back in. Rudolph the other way. Takes a shot right back in. He's got Myers. Oh, nice play by Myers right back in on Rudolph. And Liberi had to be quick on that one. They still have control. They're still on this power play. But I'll tell you, nice play set up in there by Myers. Kozanowski and Rudolph. Keeping that pressure back on, so there's still a one-man advantage here for the blue. That's blocked back off. Fires, quick shot back out. No, that's House. House is out there with Trainer now. It's cleared back out. Rutano couldn't control. Seaman sends it back over. Stepson goes back over to the far side now. He clears it back all the way down. Shot, backhand shot, right back in. House takes a shot out of two. Oh, and a nice save by Liberi. He saw that one coming. Seaman trying to take him back out for the red. Back over to the far side. That comes back in quickly. And that shot by Liberi back over to the far side. Play back in here. Both these teams fighting for possession in that far corner now. Oh, House takes a shot. Oh, and he almost lost out. No, that was Marino from the point. Took a heck of a shot right back down in on Liberi on that one. And I believe Liberi lost sight of that for a while. It was under his pads. Seaman coming back down, around behind Liberi. Quick flip back over. Marino keeps it back in at the point. It's Mr. Marino. He's in there with House. And Trainer trying to forecheck inside as well. They're still on this power play. Rutano going back in. Now steps back the other side. Over to Listman. Listman will bring it back down the other way. Nice move. Seaman took that one back off. Checked off on that one. I believe that's Burke back up there with Rutano and Brandt. Brandt's back out of the box. So now we're both at full strength again. 5-on-5. And a nice play back in there. Blaine Thomas reading it. And back on the side you see Coach Genzel and his assistants working with their team. And that ought to do it here in the first period. As the horn sounds, Liberi doing a fine job. Liberi on one side and Thomas on the other. There's the two goaltenders. So they'll take a short break and for both teams. And we'll be right back with the start of this second period in just a second. As we come back here for the start of the second period, Tagley is out there for his team, Menzer and Busa. Mention our goaltenders here and their averages. Liberi has a 2.50 average going up against Thomas, who has the best in the league right now at 1.20 goals against. And that's fairly nice statistics there for these respected all-star goaltenders. And that comes back out. Kept it in the near side. Mr. Celli sends it back in. Tempo seems to be picking back up now as they exchange sides. Both teams going towards the net right now. Liberi right back in. Seaman trying to clear that one back out. Back up, right back in on Thomas. Thomas takes a swipe back. Oh, and they almost took him right at the door. That was Rosado. Boom. And I believe we're going to have a penalty here on Mr. Rosado. He's going to be sitting down in the box and taking a break. What you do? I don't know. You didn't do anything? Well. We'll have a puck drop back inside the zone here for the Red All-Stars. Right back in. D'Antonio covers there, and Seaman, Boldiglia comes back out as well.
Red All-Star team penalty goes to number 26, Nick Rosado of the Canadians. 2 minutes for elbowing at 34 seconds.
Rosado, I guess, as he was taking whoever was out there on the left wing position, took him through the door, and I guess, oh, there's a shot right through the middle there. Seaman trying to collect. That comes back the other way. Gensel, I believe, on the far side, trying to get back out. There's a shot. No, Gensel's up on the front line. Number 99, wraparound, comes back to the near side. Oh, my goodness. Flying through the air there on Gensel. I'll tell you, was that Mr. Celli? Huh? Wanted to make sure he didn't get a shot. I'll tell you, he went flying back there. A team back over. Rudolph up on the front line now for the Blue. And D'Antonio sends it back up into the, instead of the far seats, we'll call it the short seats. Right back in. A team brings it back up. Team trying to clear back out. Stefan back over. Kozanowski back on the far side. He's being hounded in there by Seaman. Seaman tries to bring it back out. Takes a shot right back in on Thomas. Thomas had that one covered. Comes back out. Way back. D'Antonio. Forechecking pressure by Rudolph. Right back in. Takes a shot. Right back on Liberi. Goes back over to the far side. Seaman a big force right now for his team. Brings it back out as a team. Goes back in. Trying to forecheck. D'Antonio shot towards the net. That's taken off by Jones. Jones tries to clear it back up to Kozanowski. Mr. Celli back out there. Rudolph bringing it back the other way. Here comes D'Antonio. Nice pass through the middle. Back over towards the middle. Jones picks back off right through the middle. It comes right back out in front of Thomas. Myers sends it back up to Kozanowski. And that's dumped back in again. But I tell you, there's a shot all the way back in. D'Antonio takes that one down. And that'll go up at the far side. As that's dropped back in, that's Stefan. Rudolph chases back for it. Back into the corner now as D'Antonio goes back in. Seaman right through the middle. He read that play. Oh, shot right in there by Myers. Kozanowski was right there for the rebound. That goes behind the net. Rudolph again. I'll tell you, they got a real strong line out there, doing a fine job of attacking that net for the Blue All-Stars on that. That gets by Jones. He'll retreat. Comes back out towards the middle. Shot Blocked off D'Antonio. Controls. He's coming right in. Looking for a backhander. Right back in on Thomas. Jones sweeps it back out and sends it back out into the red all-star bench as we see. Both teams now changing on the go. Massive changes here with that stop action. Couple come out with Barodi. As we're here in the second period, no score in this game so far, and I'll tell you, nobody wants to concede the territory and give it up. Excellent play back in on Marino. Marino cleared that one back out. Got that one out of Thomas's way. Nice play in there by that young man, Mr. Marino. Shot back out. Puck drop back over. That's Gensel going back over into the far boards. He's being hounded in there. Nice center pass back in. Marino's covering the front of basket for Thomas. Marino. Oh, nice play back over. Berardi tried to forecheck. Lisman back the other way to House. Lisman with a shot. Oh, that went through the 5-hole, but it banked off his back of his heel. Right back in the middle again. Oh, that was a pretty play. Pretty play in there by Lisman. There's a shot from the point by Marino. Marino sticks on the floor, signifying, give me the puck, I'm open. Comes back the other way. We're checking pressure in there is House. Going with Trainer. Trainer tries to blow it back. Burke trying to get it cleared out. Backhand, back over. Marino keeps it back in. Nice play back over. Oh, and that goes wide. I'll tell you, nice play by Marino to get it back over, I believe, to Gensel at the point. I'm not sure. We'll check on that. Back out as Marino retreats. Sends it way back up and out. Nice play there. Lisman. They're all congratulating each other. That was Mr. Gensel, by the way. That's House. Trainer Lisman. A lot of pressure on Mr. Liberi. As we look at his counterpart over here, Mr. Thomas. Back to live. Tie score here. Zip, zip. As Stetzer's out. Tartaglia goes up against Ritano for that faceoff. Shot back to the far side. Shot back down. Oh, and whistles are flying as we're looking at an offsides now. There's Mr. Referee out there. Have a look at the guys up there and praying, and puck drop back in. Shot back over to the near side. That's Brandt. Crowley back over to Busa. Busa right through the middle. And that comes back out to the point. Crowley takes a shot. Talking to Mr. Ref on that one. It's Coach Gensel over there talking to his troops and staff here for the Red All-Stars here. This is the senior division. I tell you, it's been fast and furious. Ritano coming back out. It's back out. Stepson trying to get by. Crowley turns, comes back to the near side, shoots it all the way down. Rosado, switch with Bryant. Bryant will go to the net now. Oh, nice play back in. Flip back in by Setzer. Shot back out. Ritano takes a shot. Stetzer was there for the rebound. Comes back to the near side. That's Bryant. Trying to forecheck inside. Bryant, not Bryant. Rosado back to the far side. Rosado cutting back in towards the middle. Shot back in. Brand will retreat. It's being forechecked in there by Right back there. Oh, nice backhand towards the middle, and that's dumped back out to the wing. These guys are looking for the passes, too. That's how you spread your defense, and you have the opportunity to score. When you keep passing that puck around, it spreads the defense out, and that's what you need to put a couple in behind that net. And again, another line change for both squads. It's some of our spectators out here watching their young people out here playing. So we had the puck dropped over. Rabatine going up against Mr. Myers with the dropping of the puck. Shot back in. Atine takes it back over the far side. Tries a wraparound back over. Kept back in. D'Antonio, but I believe we have an offsides call. Nice play by Myers. Keeping that pressure on. You'd say with no score out here that this game was virtually uneventful, but I'll tell you, the play has been, look at that. As you see Seaman almost going through that door. Shot, Gensel winds up with a big one. Goes back over to the far side. Jones tries to get it back up through the middle. He's got Rudolph and Myers sitting up in the front. Is that Kaz? Kaz right through the middle. Myers takes back off to the near side. And that dumped all the way down. In on Thomas. Jones will pick back up. Ooh, he lost control. That comes right back out. The window's right there. And Thomas right on there. Oh, boy. He had to be strong on that one. Keep his eye on that puck. Ball Digna. Jones over there trying to get that puck cleared out as Mr. Seaman. A big target out there. Well, Diga is out there on the left side with Atine and Masticelli. And now they'll go off as we look at their coaching staff. Back live again. Shot back behind. Oh, nice play back in there. Gensel trying to keep, I believe that's Brant from, and got Myers and Barod looking at each other there. And keeping the young men on their feet. They'll send them out. They don't want any penalties at this time. Shot back from the point, right back in. Thomas had that one read. Comes back out. That's Crowley. Crowley on the move right now. He's going in, takes a shot. Oh, and that got right behind. Liberi, he went down on that one. He maintained control. That thing didn't get through the line. But I'll tell you, he had to read that one and be quick on that one. There he is. So we'll have puck drop back off for a face-off. Shot back over Crowley. Back over to Marino on the far side. Marino backsticks. Tries to flip that thing back into the zone right now. Brody picks back up. Crowley taken back out. Here comes the blue. Back the other way. Shot. They're looking for a rebound. And Listman back on the short side now. Backhand shot. Right back in. Back to the point. Shot. Crowley. That comes down. Tortiglia, or Trainer's back out there right now for his team. Tries to clear it back out. Goes all the way in on Thomas. Nice kick save. Back down. Shorts. Listman heads back down. He's going to come in. Right back in. Oh, and at the last second, you see these guys flying over here. Oh, who's that, Mick? Back at the point. There's another shot in. On Liberi, but Crowley had a big shot in there. And there was a nice play There was a nice play in there by McDonough. Ryan really played a nice play in front of that net. Keep that thing out from Lubery. Puck's dropped back down. Crowley back the other way. Flips it in. That's sent back out. There's Listman being hounded by Brandt. Brandt going after Listman. Takes him back off the puck. There it goes back out. Marino now back in. Shot by Listman. And another change here for the Blue All-Stars as Marino, Trainer, House, Crowley, Listman go back out for the Blue. And up along the near side, Tartaglia, Yusa, and Mentor for the Blue. Shot back around. Blocked back off. Here comes the Blue. Going to get a shot right back in on Liberian. That goes back over to the short side. Sent back in again. Stetzer trying to clear it back out. They got 3 or 4 defenders trying to clear that puck back out. There's Ritano trying to get at it there. They got to wait for their men to hold up at that line. Shot right back in on Thomas. There's another shot right through. Stetzer had that one. Nice play to clear back out. Was Menzer. Menzer trying to get back in the face, and there was a shot all the way back in on Thomas. And I'll tell you, Peppo's starting to pick up a little bit, and those shots are coming hard and fast. Yeah, got a good crowd out here to watch these young men play. So we'll have puck dropped inside the Red All-Stars zone. Shot, that's taken down. Tartaglia gets back up. Kenzel. He drops back to help out Thomas on that one. Stetzer's back the other way. Through a tee, backhanded shot. Oh boy, and he really put one through the middle there. And Stefan's trying to clear him out. Menzer's back over there going up against Seaman. There's Masticelli right through the middle again. A team falls down. Olduvia, and that goes back off the back of the net. Well, I'll tell you, nice playing back in there. Ateen had a real nice backhand shot. Masticelli and Boldiga again on the short side. Put the pressure on Thomas. 2 minutes left to play in the second period. It still remains deadlock tie 0-0. That gets by D'Antonio. Rudolph going back in, and Rudolph, Myers, and Kozanowski again. Back out there, Kozanowski with it. That's taken back off by D'Antonio. Goes back over. Koz trying to keep that back in. This Fanny off there is a forward coming back to the point. And that goes back by Thomas. Wayne Thomas. Cheerleader for his team as well. Rudolph, Myers, Kozanowski out there for the Blue. Going up against a team, Masticelli and Boldiga. Shot through right back in. Oh, nice play. Shovel shot in there, and I'll tell you, it was worth a shot and a try there. Nice play in there. Keeping the pressure on. There's Rudolph. Trying to keep that puck going to the net. He slid down on there and picked up a few splinters, I'm sure. So we'll have the puck drop back on the near side. It comes back to the point. Marino takes a shot. Tries to get it up to Rudolph. Rudolph goes back in. Back passes back over, trying to find Myers in the middle. There's Marino. Back over. Jones back in. 1 minute left to play in the second period. Score 0-0. Myers up there along with Kozanowski. And we'll have another change, line change for you. So we'll have the neutral face-off here. Shot right back in on Crowley. Oh, there's another shot in there by. Oh, did ya? And a teen was scoring it in that. Listman comes back the other way. Seaman flips it back up and down. Right on. Seaman, that goes back off. Somebody, Listman, somebody offsides? Yeah. We see Liberi. Somebody lose your keys. Somebody threw their keys. Making an announcement back over there. We see Mr. Crowley at 1 point for his blue team. You got Trainer, House, and Listman out here for their blue, going up against a teen. Boldiglia, Mesticelli. For the middle, that's Crowley. Takes a shot. That's blocked off in there by Seaman. Nice play. A teen still with the puck. Goes back in. Mesticelli. Crowley. Nice turn shot. And that goes back up off the near side. Boldiglia sends right through. Mesticelli. Backhand shot. Goes back over. A teen goes back behind now. Trying to keep that pressure on here. And closing seconds. That'll do it for the end of the second period. 0-0 here for this Gloucester Township Hockey Association All-Star game. And we'll be right back. The start of the second period in just a second. And we're back. They have Ritano for the red out on the right wing. Right forward position. And they'll start it back out. The puck on the neutral. 0-0 tie here in the third and final period. That's sent back out by Seaman all the way down. Gensel's back out. Oh, Crowley, take the puck with you, son. He almost left it back there right in front of Mr. Thomas. And he tried to wind up there. It faked me out. I don't know if it faked him out or not, but he's out there with Jones right now, or Crowley. Listman, House and Trainer line. Shot right back in. Nice save back over the side. Liberi sends back over. It's by Trainer. Gensel. It's by him. Ritano goes in after Crowley. Crowley back up along the near side. That's taken back out. Stetzer in there trying to fight off Listman. They got each other tied up. Comes back out. Kept back in by Seaman. Brand is out there playing a defensive position. Trainer is checked off the line. Now comes back out. And that's violation here called. We'll have a face-off inside the blue all-star zone. Puck's dropped. That's picked up. Trainer Brandt gets it over by. Sends it back off. Stetzer. Stetzer goes back in. Oh, shot by Trainer back in here. Hal sends Seaming. Goes back the other way. Gets it back up to Stetzer. Through the middle, Brandt covers right in on Trainer. And a jumping and a skipping here by the referee. There's Gensel going back in against Brandt. Brandt gave a little love tap going back in there against the wall, too. Ooh, center pass right there. He had House sitting there. Oh, nice play. Retardo along the floor. They're looking for a rebound. Gensel had to be quick on that one. He sends it back up past neutral. Here comes center of pass right back in. A little bit too much for House to get to. They're coming right back in. Seaman. Center of pass. Shot. Oh, beautiful. And he says, give it back to me. That was Stetson back in there. Beautiful play. Retardo. That's sent back. Wraparound up along the near side. Kept back in by House, and all of a sudden the tempo's picking up here by the Blue coming on. Blue All-Stars. Smack all the way down. That rolls back up along the near side. Crowley backhands it back in. And obviously touch. Excuse me. And we have another line change coming out here, but that last shift there by House, Gensel, Crowley, and Trainer put the heat on both sides. Mr. Thomas was tested in there equally by Retardo and Burke. Mr. Chelly's out with Ognia. Trying to find out how the young man's name. Benzer. We're checking. Tartaglia. Sends it back up. Mr. Chelly right back in on Thomas. Shot back over. Busa back over to the far side. He's carrying in. Rosato's back on defense. Now we have another whistle here as Busa was taken in. Held up there. Buck drop. Center pass comes right back to the point as Jones goes back for that. Jones tries to bring it back up the mid. Mr. Chelly right now will take the call and draw. Sent back through the middle. Oh boy, that's tied up. And you can see it with the boys. They're disappointed when that puck leaves the floor, so to speak. As Thomas gets congrats out there. Both these goaltenders working on their shutouts right now. Face some nice shots. As that one comes back to the near side. That shot back in by Rosado. Oh! What happened there? People were screaming on that one. That just went to the short side over there. But I think that was an offsides. Come back the other way. And we'll come back to the short side here. You see Mr. Referee. He'll set it back up. That's a Mr. Gensel there as Kazanuski is out against Boldigna. Marino sends it back over. And we got a lot of stoppages in play right now. And line change here coming out for the Red All-Stars. This indoor street hockey event of the season. Comes back out. That's D'Antonio. Back over to McDonough. Back over to Liberi. Liberi watching all the action out as a teen drives out of his net. He's back checked in there by Rudolph for the Blue. Kazunuski, center pass. He's got Myers down. Oh, Liberi was down on that one. Oh. And somebody that caught it in the head. Somebody just got hit in the head here. That's why you got to always watch his game. Bring on the ambulances. Spectators. And I don't know who the number of that truck was that hit that young lady out there, but they're trying to help her out. I think she'll live. What do you think? As all the hockey players standing around, let's keep giving her more. I think she needs more ice. One for each eye. Is she all right? Seriously. Oh, she is bleeding. She is cut. So we have. Oh, she is bleeding, and I believe that's a Masticelli. They say don't get it on camera. Okay. So we're coming back the other way here in the final period. And look at these hockey players. They're really concerned. Just say, whose mom is it? There's something to talk about this week. And we certainly hear the mom's all right. She'll be fine. 0-0 score here in this Senior All-Stars Division game. Coming back out. Marino going back in. Oh, boy. Who's that? D'Antonio? D'Antonio back there flying around like a fly. Trying to get one by Mr. Thomas. But we'll have a face-off. Let's get Mr. Denzel fixing the net. Back in on Thomas. Another whistle. And these guys are playing so well, you might not see a score out here today. Defensively, they're really backing up for each other. You know, what's really interesting about All-Star games is you never know. Oh, nice play back in there by Thomas. He had to be really oh, and it gets back out. And he's hugging it on the outside. Just on the outside of that post. That's close coming in on Mr. Thomas, and he's thanking his buddies. But what I was about to say was, as we look upon that bench over there, it's very, very difficult when you get all these guys in here that are as skillful as they are, but play on separate teams. It's really hard to get them together to play as a team for that one occasion. And I think what you're seeing out here is demonstrative of the good coaching and fine play by all the coaches in the senior division. These boys really know how to play the puck no matter where they're at on the floor, and they're doing a real fine job. As we see Kennedy going back up. Along the near side, a team takes it back out. Kennedy and a team pulls back up. Sends it back over to Kennedy. Kennedy, oh, and who they have sitting over there? They got Wiener sitting over on the far side, and that's flipped back up and out. And that goes back over and hits some spectators. Ooh. And another line change over here for the Red. Kennedy, Ritano. Brand will come out with Seaman. Seaman looks like he grew another foot since last year. There's Burke. Burke back out to Brandt. It's by. There's Seaman. He'll take it back. Listman's over there trying to forecheck off. Listman back over Seaman, taking back off. It's dumped back in. Up along the near side. Oh, nice back pass back in. On a backhand there. Crowley keeps it back in. Brandt tries to clear it out. Oh, there's a shot that goes down in there. Oh, and another shot. Comes back out. And they're getting the shots now in on Liberi. And Stetz takes back out to the far side. Cross pass back to Ritano. Beautiful pass. Oh, and he just misses to the far side. Oh, that was a great pass through the middle there. And Thomas comes way out on that one. But I tell you, whoa, what a play by those two. Stetzer and Ritano. Well, I'll tell you, nice pass through the middle. They drop the puck back in. There's another shot in here by Ritano. Back to the point. Seaman keeps it back in. Brandt comes back up. Oh, he's being checked in there. Steadily. Oh, there goes towards the net. That was deflected out in front. Back in here, and Tartaglia tries to keep that one going. On Menzer. That goes wraparound behind the net. Seaman picks back up. Back over to Stetzer. That's sent back in towards the net. And now all of a sudden the blue is keeping that pressure on inside the red zone. And they're just going after the puck. Getting to the puck and maintaining that. Oh, there it was, right back out in front again. Tano back over to Stetzer. They almost combined for one a couple seconds ago, and they tried to give it go back again, and that one's driven right in on Labiri. Back out to the near side. Here comes Steffen. Steffen back over to Brandt. Menzer right through the middle. That goes back up. Shot. That goes right back into Labiri's hands. And he looks upon it as time's running out for these two teams. And again, both these two guys here have been playing outstanding for their clubs. 0-0 is the score. And we'll be back inside the zone. There's a drop right back in, and Thomas will cover up on that. Blaine Thomas. He'll cover up. He'll look around and say, okay. Back in the hands of Mr. Referee. Linesman for today on the far side. We have two linesmen in this important game. He's back out. Rosano being tied up in there by House, I believe. Well, that's the Myers-Kazanowski-Rudolph line. Back over, shot, and another offsides goal on red. Good refereeing out here. We want to thank them as well for all their dedication to the sport as well. Helping out. There's a shot back in on Imperial. Back off. Myers really flipping now. He took Rosano down on that. Kazanowski's out there as well. Myers takes it back to the far side. Oh, and that looked like it might have been driven off Labiri on the far side there, but that went up against the net. And the stalemate continues. Shot back in. That's flipped back into the zone. Picked up by Rosado. Kazanowski right back in on him. And that goes back to the far side. And Boldigna out there for his team. Get his name right. What would you call that? Shot back in. Puck dropped. Masticelli going back over into the far side. That comes back out. Flipped all the way down on Labiri. And puck's picked back up by Rosado. Through the middle. Across the far side. Myers keeps it back in. And Blue, I must say, has been coming on with their forecheckers. Their lines have been working very, very hard all day long to keep that puck centered in front of Mr. Labiri. As we have another line change for both these clubs. As we look, Rhodey and the rest of those guys over there. Ooh, beautiful save. Right back in on Thomas. Comes back out to the near side. Well, I'll tell you, Thomas had to be very, very quick on that one. Canada out there with a team, and Masticelli back out. McDonough tries to go through. These guys are passing. You might have a breakout here. Backhanded shot right back in on Labiri by Lutzman. And he gives him a little Little tap going by. Nice save. And that's good sportsmanship, and that's what we like to see. Got back over. Back over to the far side. D'Antonio gets it up to Ateen trying to... He's lost it there temporarily. Canada, big force. They got 4 attackers going back in there now. And 1 man back deep. And that was McDonough back in there playing the deep position. Shot back over to the far side. Backhanded. Rubs right back in towards the middle. McDonough again. He's up big. And that one's flipped back down in. Nice sketch. Comes back. We'll have the puck dropped. There can't be that much time left to play in this game. And you have a 0-0 deadlock score. Certainly you'd like to see a lot of people score in these kind of games. And all this firepower out here, but shot! Score! Kennedy! Kennedy! How about that? Huh? And there's not that much time left in this thing. And we'll see who the assist was from. That thing really came out fast. As he's going to be mobbed by his team. That might be to stand up to be the goal winner. Mr. Referees.
Scoring for the Red All-Stars, number 77, Canada. The assist, number 22, Mike D'Antonio.
D'Antonio will get that assist. So that was, I was just saying, this thing might come down to a deadlock. 9:04 here at the third and final period. There you go. They just flipped the cards. And red goes up. The Red All-Stars here. Goes right back in. Rutalo takes a shot. Oh, and a great save there. Thomas. Thomas had to be quick on that one. And that goes back up behind the netting. I'll tell you, he saved a nice one there. He's got to be disappointed by not letting that one go through there, but that's not his fault. The red team had the ability there to pass it around at a great deal of speed. They kept hanging back in there. Seaman sends it back up, trying to find Stetzer up and away. And now it's now or never here to get this point back in here for the Blues. Let's see what they can do here in the closing minutes of this game here, this All-Star game. Back up, Liberi, back off to the far side. That's Seaman. Through the middle. Grant, right through the middle. Coming back in, that was Crowley. Crowley with 2 takes a shot. That's broken down by Seaman. Right back in again. Shot, score! Just like that, they're coming back. Menzer! Menzer! Baby! He's a happy young man. Menzer, and they're passed back from the far side. Crowley and Musa. Oh, I'll tell you. So we virtually went the entire game with a deadlock 0-0 score, and this is the way it comes back. The Red All-Stars score with about 3 minutes left, and now with about 2, just under 2, the Blue ties it back up. Score, deadlocked again, 1-1. Back up, Rosado tries to get it up to Misticelli. They got their sticks back up there. Crowley. Yusa gets the assist. Yusa gets the assist there on the Menzer goal. Rosado coming back the other way. Menzer goes down. Shot right through the middle. There goes Rosado back over. Center pass back over. There's a breakaway. Going in. Shot. Save. Liberi. Great save in there by Liberi. Oh, baby. Comes back to the point. Can they keep it in? They got Mr. Jelly going back out. Oh, Thomas came way out on that one. The first pick it up. You can hear it. There's a shot. That goes back over. 1 minute to play in the game. Shot through the middle. Goal through the crease. Here comes, kept back in there nicely by Rosado. Shot back off to the side by Thomas. Here's a flip back out to the point. Rosado in here again. Trying to keep it back in. You got another break. Crowley. Oh, nice play back in. That goes right back up to Liberi. I'll tell you, baby, they're flying now. And you got people looking at each other. That's Menzer. Menzer and, I believe, Rosado looking at one another. Boy, I'll tell you, fireworks here in the closing minute of this game. I'll tell you, even if it ends like this, it was worth watching these fine athletes out here. They're chosen by their coaches as being the best of the Gloucester Township Indoor Hockey Association. You see the puck drop, very little time. A team. That goes right back in. They got Kozanuski. The blue has Kozanuski. Myers and Rudolph back out with Marino on the left point. And they'll drop the puck. That's Myers and a team. Drop back off. Marino trying to keep it back in. Goes in. Myers. That goes off a couple bodies. Back to the near side. Kennedy literally taking Kozanuski out of the play. A little size difference there as well. But knowing the Kozanuskis, you give him a couple more years, he's going to be as tall. Comes back in. Back over. McDonough. Sent back in. D'Antonio comes back out. Now Myers and Kozanuski in there trying to forecheck their way through. Here comes the team back the other way. Kennedy! And that's going to do it. And I don't know if we're going to end this thing right. The end of regulation. High score 1-1. This thing went through virtually three full periods. And it looked like they were going to end in a 0-0 tie. And the last couple minutes of the end of the third period, they came back and each team scored one goal to bring it back in here. So great playing out here by these two teams, and coaches now reminding their teams out here, okay, listen, we're tied up. You just went three whole periods with outscoring, and to see Liberi going back, he puts his helmet back on, and he's wished good luck by his coach. And likewise, on the other side of the coin, you got Mr. Thomas. So it should be great. Both teams have played extremely well today. Should be. Sudden death overtime there. 5 minutes in duration. And at the end of 5, if no one wins that game, and if it ends in a tie, it ends in a tie, and we all go home. But I'll tell you, both these teams out here, a lot of talent. And they should all be cheered for, hugged, and everything else after this game, because these boys really played their hearts out. And I'll tell you what, with all these poppers out front, you have a lot of offensively oriented men out here. You would have thought that it might have been an all-star game that was completely the opposite way, with a lot of numbers up there on the board. But to prove how good they are on transition for both these teams, they played a heck of a defensive game. And that was only because both teams, all their players are offensively and defensively minded. And in order to do that, you have to have an offensive-minded approach to things, but have the ability to send your players back on transition and help out. And both these coaching staffs did a fine job in the limited time to work with. Did you see a shot go right in on Thomas? Again, sudden death. 5 minutes. From the point of that drop, there goes right through the middle. There's Myers. He had Kozanuski in there. Going to the net. Resticelli, the teens out there with Kennedy. They're going back in. Right through the middle. Nice play back in there by, I think that was Marino that took that one back. As they go up against the boards and they're pushing and they're shoving. And they're looking at each other. Yeah, we'll come back here. And that puck's dropped back in. Shot. Oh, a nice stick shave back by Liberi. Marino retreats. He sends it back down, just dumps it back in. That hits Myers in the foot, so back the other way. As we see the lines changing on the go. And the coaching staff here for both these teams. So we'll have the puck drop back over inside the blue All-Star zone. Shot back in. That's Burke. Stefan going back over. And Rosado right through the middle. There's another shot. That would go in. Oh, good save in there by Thomas if he kept that one out of there. And that was a nice play in there. So the Red All-Stars now putting the pressure on Mr. Thomas on the other side. Back over Ritano back out there. And it looked like they're all standing around trying to find the thing. Back in, puck's dropped. That goes back over. Shot back in. Thomas went down on that initial shot. That's under somebody right now. And that was after Stefan went down on it. So we'll have the puck drop back over. And again, the Reds keeping the pressure on. Comes back to the point. They chase in after it. That gets by Seaman. Shot sent back out. Stetzer now up on the front line. He's got Burke on. Rosado dump back with Seaman. Twin Towers back there. Stetzer's back up on the point with Burke and Ritado on the right side. From the wingers, there's Burke forechecking. Looking for a backhand. Sets right back out. A little bit too much there. They waited for the defense to set up. Crowley got in there. And that went back out at the point, Mr. Linesman called. As Rosado and Seaman go off, we change on the goal again. And we'll bring it back inside the red zone. Shot back over up against the near side. Cheney Trucking is the sponsor here for the Blue All-Stars. We'd like to thank them as well. There you go. Cheney Trucking. And they're going up against shot. Score, team. Look at this, the whole team rushing after him. Melee, that's the game. That's the game of the team. Oh, baby, that's how you end it. Sudden death overtime, and the Ray comes out of it. And I believe that's Robbie Atteen just got smacked in the head there, too. Atteen helped up by his friends. guillotine. Higher score in the league, and he'll come up. He's going to be our MVP from Sports Video. We'll be right back with the ending ceremonies here. The final 2-1, and the Red All-Stars coming back up. We'll be right back after this. Here you go. 13 scores that one. Number 1. And he's helped by his teammates in here. They came up big there. This thing was 0-0 deadlock tie throughout the day, all the way up until the third period. And that's our MVP today. And all of a sudden the scoring took place, and got to feel bad for Mr. Thomas. He's got to feel bad, but he played a fantastic game for his squad. And they shouldn't be dejected. They should be over there helping them and feeling good about being selected to be an all-star to begin with. I know it's they feel bad and all that, but it's just the way it goes. Winners and losers. It's how you play the game, gentlemen. As we see some of the juniors out here, we're going to have a jubilant side. We'll see a contrast in emotion right now. Come back to this side is Mr. Liberi, who played a super job for his team as well. And he's got to be one of your VIPs as well. Goaltender there for the Red. And now we're going to have some presentations given by the Gloucester Township Hockey Association. So we see the cup and Mr. Genzel.
One more time I'd like to mention about our sponsors, right? The important part of the organization. Without their help, we would not be able to provide the trophies, the jerseys, and all other equipment involved in the organization.
Turn around so I can get the name of the shirt. Leander.
Any type of help for referees, coaches, or actually want to get involved, you're welcome to do so. I'd like to thank the sponsors again: Caesar's Pasta and Products, Marina's Pizza, Giuseppe's Pizza, Diamond 2 Diners, Holly Run Farm, Metro Studios, Asia Tire, Shale, Equipment Rentals, Ruby One, Taco Bell, Impost Carrier Express, Trayboss Law, Quaker Made Meats Incorporated, Sun Financial Service, which has sponsored both one team in the junior as well as one in the seniors, Interstate Power Company, and Picture Perfect Landscaping. Once again, appreciate your time and support.
Ceremonies. We'll now continue with the ceremonies. First, the red and white jersey all-star team. First, the red and white jersey all-star team. First, the Canadians, number 26, Nick Brasado.
We're reading all the things.
Slow out, Nick. Number 20 of the Canadians, Lenny Baldiga. Number 99 of the Canadians, Rich Fitzgerald. Number 00 of the Canadians, Barry Grant. Number 32 of the Canadians, Drew Kump. Number 1 of the Canadians, Steve Barodi. Now introducing the Penguins. Number 9, Robbie Ateen. Number 77, Rob Canada. Number 22, Mike D'Antonio. Number 66, Kevin Weiner. Number 2, Ryan McDonough. Now introducing the Blazers. Number 25, Joe Rossano. Number 11, Joe Burke. Number 8, Ray Seaman. Number 24, Roy Stetzer. And number 31 of the Penguins, the goaltender, Mike Ribery.
And there you have the champions for today.
The Blue All-Star team. First, the Bruins, number 99, Mike Genzel.
And now for the Blue All-Stars.
Number 10, Keith Jones. Number 26, Brad Kozanowski. Number 25, Nick Marino. Number 40, Chris Menzer. Number 12, Charlie Rudolph. Number 1, Bill Steffin. Number 77, Mike Myers. Now introducing the Kings. Number 3, Shane House. Number 9, Mike Listman. Number 5, Rob Busa. Number 11, Chris Crowley. Now introducing the Islanders, number 66, number 99, Ryan Trainer. Number 66, Ryan Trainer. Number 2, Mark Tartaglia. Number 14, Jeff Lewis. And number 27 of the Bruins, the goalie, Wayne Thomas. The way the MVPs were selected was by the votes of the coaches and the referees. The MVP for the Red All-Star team, the goaltender, number 31 of the Penguins, Mike Ribery. And the MVP of the Blue All-Star team, the goaltender, number 27 of the Bruins, Wayne Thomas.
Man, it's good to see. His team wrapped around him on that one. It couldn't go any other way. These guys really held a shutout for virtually three
Once again, we
periods.
want to thank you for participating in our annual All-Star Games. You guys did a terrific job. All right, see you next week at the start of the next season. Oh, by the way, guys, anybody interested in the seniors and the All-Stars, we will have a game with the senior All-Stars versus
So this has been Howard Clark of Sports Video.
So if you want to play, hang around.
Thanks for letting us be part of your day. And again, you guys had a super game here between the senior Gloucester Township Indoor Hockey Association. And you guys played a heck of a game out here. And thanks for all the parents for backing their young men out here. Congratulations to the Red All-Stars. It's been Howard Clark of Sports Video. Thanks for letting us be part of your day. And we'll see you later. Good hockey.
Yeah.